Yo, so I signed on for my shift for Doordash this morning, and then a couple minutes later, an order for Walmart pops up on the screen. Yo, I was like, holy sh! Yo, I'm Nez, the driver for hire, always driving for dollars. And I just want to do a little video on this whole Walmart orders that we're getting now. Now, I did kind of know that it was coming to our territory, but I kind of forgot. You know, over the past couple days, I was down in North Carolina, for my goddaughter's engagement party, and I wasn't even thinking about that. This is something that just recently started, and what reminded me of it is when it popped up on the screen. Because when it popped up on the screen, I was like, yo, that's a pickup for Walmart. And then after it set in for a second, then I was like, oh yeah, that's right. We did get a notification that we're going to be doing Walmart deliveries and stuff now. So I was like, okay, all right. So that's cool that I got one right away, because I was wondering how long it would be before I get one. Just like when the drive orders came out for the catering orders, the drive catering orders came out for Doordash a while ago. I was able to get it, but it was a while before I actually got one. So I forgot all about it until I actually got one. I'm gonna be doing a video on that too. That was a while ago I actually got one, but I never did a video on it, so I figured I'd do one now, because I actually got a drive order for today, so I figured I'll document it so you guys who haven't seen it can see how the process goes. So, and that's what I'm gonna do for this right here too. I'm gonna document all this. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna take screenshots of my screen so you can see what it looks like and all of that. So let's get into that. So I'm gonna head over to Walmart, and then when I pull into the Walmart parking lot, we're gonna go from there. All right, so see you on the flip. Okay, got my first Walmart order. I'm driving over. It says in the instructions to drive towards where it says pickup. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll come back in. Okay, I got over here to the orange part, and then there's another sign there that says follow pickup. So now I'm gonna look for where I have to go. Side of Walmart here. Okay, now you have all these little reserved spots for pickup. So easily seen. So I'm gonna go into spot number 1. And I assume they're gonna probably be coming out that door there. Now it also says that someone should be coming out within 5 minutes of you sliding the bar, letting them know that you're there. And if not, you call the number that's there for you. So you give them 5 minutes, and then you call that number. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to come off of this right here, slide the bar, and count down and see if they actually come out in 5 minutes.
If she doesn't want the substitutions, she just has to call, if you want to hand her that, the 1-800 number on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, substitutions are just the better brand and stuff. So.
Okay. So when did this start?
Online groceries?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
You've been doing the online. No, I'm talking about the Doordash. Yeah.
Oh, we just started.
Oh, I was about to say this has been going on for 2 years.
We started this in the, I think the 23rd. Oh, no, that's the 23rd. I have no idea. I think the 20th. when I started this.
Okay.
I know it's just brand new. We recently just started.
So what, they just go online and place the order, and then it hits you guys.
Yeah,
and
we
then
get the order, and then you guys come.
That's it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And then I just got to take it and drop it off on their step. I'm not gonna
You have to
bring.
make sure they're home.
What if they're not home?
You bring it back.
So if I go there and they're not home, I'm gonna bring all the stuff right back to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So if they are home, I'm just do I bring it up in their house or?
No, you just knock at the door. They should come out, and you hand them their groceries to them.
Oh.
Yeah, you shouldn't go in their house.
No, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. This is my first one doing it.
Yeah.
Like it just like literally just popped up saying that pick up from Walmart. I'm like, Walmart? And I'm like, yo, that's weird. I'm like, I'm intrigued. I'm like, let me figure this shit out.
So yeah, they'll open the door because the customer is on the email. It tells them that they have to be home to accept their groceries.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think my manager told me if they're not home, you bring it right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's easy enough.
Yeah.
Treat a friend. They'll get $10 off their first order, and you'll get $10 off yours.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So they should be home. You hand it to at their doorstep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, you gotta make sure they're home.
All right. All right.
Let me just go ahead, and you should be all set to go.
Okay. You heard all that. I literally just picked up the order, and now I'm on the way to deliver it. And yeah, so pretty much she said, you know, they just started it in this area, which I kind of knew that, but you know, I wasn't sure if the date that I found out they just started is synonymous to when they actually started. But she said they started on the 24th, and I think that was just this past. No, she said the 24th. It's the 24th today. Actually, I got the thing that is going to start last Thursday, which was the 20th. So maybe I didn't hear it right. I don't know. I'll go back and check the video. Anyway, so I'm on the way. I had to deliver to South Amboy, as you saw in the as I'll show you right here in the screenshot, you know. And it also says on here that I don't have to go into the person's house, and she confirmed that also, because she said I didn't have to go into the person's house. So we're gonna see how this goes. This is my very first Walmart delivery, and we're gonna see how this works out. So I'll catch you on the flip after I get there. Okay, we back in. I just dropped off the Walmart order, and I had a little hiccup. I got there, the person wasn't answering the door, so I'm sitting here like, man, my first Walmart order, and I'm gonna have to return this back to Walmart. So, you know, anyone who's been doing DoorDash for a hot minute already knows that it's already built in the app that if you have an issue, you can go in there and put that the person is not there. And it's going to be this right here. You see up on the thing, you click on it, and basically you could basically say that the person's not available, and then they'll start a countdown, essentially letting you know that and you see right here is like 19 minutes and some seconds left, that they have to respond back to me, and if not, I would just have to return them back to Walmart as the person, you know, at Walmart told me. But anyway, she did end up coming to the door after like waiting for like 3 or 4 minutes after I clicked on that. I guess they sent her some type of alert or something. I don't know. But she came to the door, and I explained to her. She was curious about it. Initially she thought it was Walmart's delivery service, but then I explained to her that it's Doordash and they contracted us, yada yada yada. So I handed her groceries. I handed her the welcome bag, the thank you bag, I should say. That's pictured here. Basically, is this a gift that Walmart gives them for using the service? So that's something good, I guess. I gave her that. I showed her the little card that she told me about the substitutions. This card right here. I showed that to her, and explained to her that if she has any substitutions, to call that 800 number, and everything's all good. I gave her the groceries. She took them in the house, and then I proceeded to once I slid that I delivered, that's when I realized that she had to sign for it. I don't think the person at Walmart told me that she needed to sign for it. So I went back, knocked on the door. I had to wait another 4 minutes for her to come back to the door, and then, you know, I had her going through the procedures for sliding, which I'm gonna put all of them in succession up on the screen now, and, you know, we'll wait, give you some time to read all that. Okay, now that you just saw everything, I just cut back in. Now you just saw all those, you know, before that steps that needs to be taken for having them sign for it. And that's a Walmart delivery. I would say that if the person is ready to receive it, like they know that we're coming, which the person at Walmart told me that when I slid that I picked it up, that they let them know that I was on the way, so she should have been ready for me. But she wasn't, so I mean, it's not the biggest deal. We made it happen. But if they actually are ready for us when we go to deliver it, then that would be even better, because I did have to drive 18 18, 19 minutes to go drop it off, and the delivery was for 10 or 11 bucks. So, you know, I know some parts of the world that same delivery would probably only get you like $5 or $6, but you know, hey, I've done runs for 10, 11 bucks that was only like 8 minutes away. So you got, it's par for the course. But other than that, it wasn't that bad. As you see, she loaded everything all into my car, and I didn't really have to do anything. So that was good. And that wasn't that big of an order. It was only 28 items and, you know, a couple bags. So, you know, other than that, I would say other than those little hiccups, it went pretty smooth. And I said I would definitely do Walmart orders again, but I won't have a choice in it, seeing how it's part of the thing now. So it comes up just like an order will come up. It'll just say Walmart grocery order. Now, my only thing is, though, if you're ordering from Walmart groceries, does it mean that you can order anything from Walmart? So what if the person decides, hey, I want to order a 60-inch TV and have it delivered to me? I don't feel like going to Walmart to get it. You know, so there's nothing in the app that shows the size of my vehicle. So someone could order a big TV and then they send me, you know, I happen to have an SUV, so it won't be that much of an issue with me. But so there's a lot of people who do DoorDash that have smaller vehicles, and you send them to go get a huge TV or something like that, or something big like a desk or something, because all that's available, I imagine, and you send someone to go get all that, they're not going to be able to fit it. So that's the only problem that I would think that there is. And I did watch a video on it, and someone else who did Walmart orders saying that somehow you're supposed to be able to put in you're supposed to be able to put in the type of vehicle you have. And when I look in the app, which I'm going to show you right here, there is a spot to put in the the type of vehicle you have, so that way at least DoorDash could know the size of your vehicle. But it doesn't let us edit it. It doesn't let us go in there to change it. You know, it's there, and I imagine it's for a reason like this, but I still can't. I've tried it multiple times to, you know, edit it and put, you know, the size of my vehicle in there, and still it hasn't let me do it. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. But I don't know. I guess we just have to see how this plays out and see what they do in the future. But as of right now, I mean, I think I'm good, you know, but other people may have an issue as far as the size of their vehicle and stuff. So with that being said, you know, I'm Nez, I'm your driver for hire, always driving for dollars. And I just wanted to hit you guys up, let you guys know about this Walmart grocery deliveries, or whatever they're calling it, because like I said, I knew about it, but this is my first one. It just kind of sprung up on me, and I just wanted to share all that with you guys. So, you know, check down the links below in the comment section. You know, there's some freebies, some goodies down there. There's some incentives. Right now, they're offering $500 if you want to try DoorDash. So you might want to get in on all that. And like I said before, I'm your driver for hire, or we're driving for dollars. And I'm out this piece.
Yeah. Real quick, I know I already ended the video, but I just wanted to touch base with you guys real quick, because since I did this video the other day, I got another order for Walmart. And what I was talking about, what could happen, actually did happen to me, where I end up going to deliver the food and they didn't answer. So I go out to, and I noticed that the order was for, you know, Walmart order, and I noticed that was for to be delivered. It said Rutgers, and those who know who DoorDash know for a fact that sometimes the addresses and stuff aren't right. When you hit that navigate button, it takes you to the wrong spot than from the address that the actual address is. So this was a similar situation. I hit the it clearly said Rutgers on it though, and it clearly said Rutgers on it, Rutgers Bush Campus, and I hit, and but the address where it told me it was going to was like some 10 something avenue. So I zoomed in on the map, and I noticed that it was over by Rutgers, you know, Bush Campus. So I figured maybe it was just on the outside of, because Rutgers Bush Campus is pretty big. So it looked like it was on the outside, like the outskirts of the campus. So I figured, okay, maybe that is part of Rutgers. So I proceeded to navigate over there. And just like I thought, when I actually got there, it was behind some trucking warehouse type situation. So I tried calling the person. And the person who ordered the food, I said, hey, when the person finally answered, I said, hey, I'm here. Oh, there goes my camera. Hold on. Let me put my camera back on. That happens when you do a screen record and you're not actually recording with your camera. So I called the person, and I said, hey, I'm here outside. I'm here with your order, and I noticed that it's not in the right location. If you can tell me how to find you. And then I explained to her the whole Rutgers situation, how the address came up different. And she was like, well, so I said, where do I find you? She's like, well, I'm in California. So the person who ordered the food is in California. So I'm like, well, if you're in California, why are you ordering food in New Jersey? Did you pick the wrong state or something? And she's like, no, I'm ordering for my daughter. She goes to Rutgers. So I'm like, oh, okay. So, all right, well, you know her address so I can take it over there, because they had me go to the wrong spot. So the address she proceeds to give me wasn't showing up on the map, on Google Maps or Waze or anything like that. So I determined by the way the address was like BPO in a couple numbers. So I was thinking maybe that was like the Rutgers mailing address, so they can get mail and stuff, but it's not a physical address. So I said that to her, and I was like, look, I need a physical address. And she's like, well, that's the only address that I have. When I mail stuff to her, I was like, that's what maybe, know for sure. Yeah, that's just like a mailbox that Rutgers uses, like a mailing address for all the students to tell their parents to have the mail go through so they can sort through it easier. Probably like a mail warehouse or something. So I was like, is there any way you can contact her to get the actual address? So I said, so she said, okay. And I was like, she's like, well, could you wait on the phone? I was like, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hang up, and you're going to call me back at the number that I called you on once you get her address, because I have to call customer service and let them know what's going on. So she hung up and she's looking. So she calls customer service. I call customer service, sorry. And customer service proceeds, this is something new too, that they can't, now customer service can't call you whenever you open up a chat with them. Now that's the new thing that they're saying. So when I used to just call them when I used to just start a chat and then tell them to call me, so because trying to type everything out, it's not always feasible. Now they can't do that anymore. So there's that. So I'm arguing with the customer service person over that. And finally, and I was like, look, this is a emergency situation. Oops, sorry. I don't know why that happened. This is an emergency situation here, and I need help. And so she looked in my order. She's able to see my order, obviously. And she's like, oh, this is a Walmart delivery? And I was like, yes. That's what she's texting me. So then she's like, is the person available? I was like, no. I said no. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going to mark you as unable to deliver. And I'm gonna mark it as delivered, so you don't. I'm gonna mark it as delivered for you, so you don't lose your the money that you're making for driving out there. Plus, I'm gonna pay you to take it back. So I'm like, okay. So next thing you know, I'm looking on the app, and it shows that she took the order away from me, but it shows that I got paid for it. But then it shows that I was giving another order to return it, and this is the order that I was given, just so you can see it. So if you can see here clearly, you see I got paid $10.61 initially for the Dash, because that Walmart order was my first order of the day. And you see that if you can see here, hold on, let me go on here so you can actually see it. If you can see here clearly that they're giving me, I pressed the wrong one, hold on. I meant this one. If you can see here clearly that they're giving me, let me switch my color. They're giving me $25 to do this order. All right, and as you can see up here, it says return order here. Into starting another shift over my area, but as you see there where I just showed you, that it does say return order there. So, and this is for the Walmart. This is for the Walmart grocery, as I did it. It's the same one that I picked up before. It's going to have the same instructions. But the only caveat to that is that it now says, let me change the color so that way you can see it better. It now says return order, as you can see right there. Bong, see? But the main thing here is that, look, $25, they're paying me to return that. That is freaking huge. So essentially, it comes down to I'm getting paid $35 $35 for one order. That's nuts. You know, me personally, I hope this happens all the time. I hope that I'm never able to deliver. I hope that every time I do a Walmart order, it's to the wrong place. This is mine getting alerts on my phone, sorry. I hope I'm constantly getting deliveries to the wrong address, so that way they can pay me to send it back to Walmart, and I could get paid more money to just, you know, to drive one order. So I just wanted to show that to you guys. Let me come back and let me come out of here. Discard that. I just wanted to show that to you guys, so that way you can see the whole, you know, what happened to me, that it, you know, for getting to a spot and I wasn't able to deliver it. So, you know, that's a Walmart delivery in a nutshell. You know, I just want to show you guys my first Walmart delivery, and it kind of ran into my second Walmart delivery where, you know, this situation happened that I'm telling you about now. So with that being said, I'm Nez. I'm your driver for hire, always driving for dollars, and happy dashing. And I'm out this piece.